So we were not expecting that at all. We have actually just achieved the crab pet. So 3.7 mil XP. For a lot of people who have gone exceptionally dry for this, so I do think there's a little essence of we have been spooned for this, but that is amazing. When I came back, because I was actually at AFK while I got it, I thought I just brought my Gargoyle Slayer mask, but no, that is the crab pet. So the Slayer pet we have now achieved at a really, really low level and a really nice one. So this method now of using the Ectoplasmator and the Demon Horn necklace is so good. Melee tasks now, Necros and Abyssal Demons are very much valid and probably some of the best XP I'm going to get. We have gotten level 73 attack and will be level 74 very, very soon. Please ignore my setup. I was AFKing, so my normal window was a lot smaller while I was like doing some thumbnails and editing. So that is why it's a bit of a rush setup, but I thought it's a pretty big thing to go and get the pet. However, we've also just finished the Necreals task. I have used 100 points to prefer these as well, because anything with Ashes now is just a full AFK task and definitely worth us doing. But I did bring my Abyssal Helm as well, just so we can go and force a task afterwards, just because we're in the right part of the world for it, and I just thought it'd be nice and quick. And this is why I love my Slayer setup. It just allows me to go and hop from task to task so quick without having to do too much. So we've been offered Griffalaroos, Fire Giants, Abyssal Demons. So we'll be taking the Abyssal Demons and just going up here because I think the spot above is a lot better than this spot here. And we'll just go and AFK some more. So yeah, Crab Pet, the 90th task as well, so we'll get a nice big push on points. And to be fair, after this task, once we've finished, we'll round up and everything today. I have AFK'd a little bit in terms of the task, so we have missed a couple. But pretty much kind of just rocking between the same. We might have done a couple of Steel Dragon tasks as well. Steel and Iron tasks actually aren't that bad, you know, they're really, really quick to do. And especially if I need some more Ferocious Rings. They are in the Kurodale Slayer dungeon as well, which is really nice. But apart from that, really happy to get the Slayer pet. Abyssal Demons now is so nice of a task. Like, just praying Soul Split and having a bunyet. No problem at all, but it's such a great place to go and train and make a little bit of money with Spring Cleaner and stuff like that. And that's really, really nice. Money side, since we've been doing Slayer, hasn't really gone up. But again, most Slayer tasks, unless you get some very like unique stuff, like, I think I've kind of missed out a little bit by not having Cave Horrors. Cave Horrors would have been a decent way to make some cash. But at this point, you're sort of pushing for like alcohols and stuff like that. And that's kind of how you'll make most of your money at this kind of Slayer level. I think your real sort of Slayer money makers now are like the high 99 plus. Maybe some between 90 and 99 as well could be pretty good. But especially the level I'm at now, we've got a couple more to get until we're going to go and make some money. However, we'll finish this task and then we'll wrap the episode up. Big progress as always. And now we can start training our melees on all these demon tasks as well. I'm hoping that this will fly up as well. Like, this will probably be the scenario where I'm going to melee quite a lot of tasks. Also, 77 white berries is a rogue one. I'm going to be meleeing an awful lot of tasks going forward because it's got so much to catch up to. Range has absolutely flown ahead. Magic, because we've done Sith Soil on the side to make a little bit of GP, we're very close to 92. That's nice. And it would just be nice if we just bring the melee stats up as well, just to get somewhere around that kind of region. But yeah, we'll come back once the Abyssal Demon task is finished, and then we'll go through what the plan is from there. Okay, so we did another task, did the task of Gargoyles. We have now finished our Torix Hammer, that is now tier 10. We are also as well now 75 attack, which is going to give us access to God Swords. A couple of quests as well. Blood Runs Deep is a pretty big one, some decent XP from that as well. And the God Sword is what we're going to upgrade for, just so we can go and get a better attack weapon. I think I'm going to go all the way to 85, just go for the Dragon Rider Lance. But so some time and some tasks have gone, and we are about to hit a massive milestone on this account. That Dust Devil has just died, which means we have just completed our 100th task on the account. Absolutely smashed it. And with that, we've got 270 points. Nearly 1,000 Slayer points. So some point soon, there's going to be a very big sort of spending spree on buying things like prefer tasks, block tasks and stuff like that. Will probably be when we come and get it sort of thing, but really happy with how we progressed. I have done so many Slayer tasks over the past couple of days, just simply watching the All-Star streams, just because it's just something I can do on the side and get a decent amount of XP from it as well. So we're going to pick up our Dust Devil task for today as well and just keep going. But some other things which we've got, we'll do a little bit of an update because this will sort of wrap the video up. We have got 91 range, which is really, really nice. We are now up to 78 attack. That's basically come from doing some of the daily tasks, like Abyssal Demons is really nice for this. It's a big XP task, and the attack level is flying up. I think we're going to go directly for 85, get the Dragon Rider Lance, and then we'll pick strength up from there as well. But I was a little bit worried this was going to be slow. This is flying, so this won't take too long to catch up onto range. So 78 attack is that. We're going to go for 85. And our Slayer level currently 66,000 XP off level 88. So that's going to be something we're going to get in the next episode. Really hope you guys are still enjoying this. I'm really having fun slaying at the minute. I do need to go and do a little bit of skilling at some point to go and make some GP. Just for standard anti-fires, and I think we're going to do some necromancy potions as well. But we are very soon going to enter the sort of realms of when we'll make some GP with Slayer very, very soon. And we don't have to worry about that as well because Slayer should fund this whole account's membership. But we are making enormous progress, and I'd like to think that over the next couple of weeks, that's going to be the max amount it's going to take for us to go and get to like 99. The new tasks we're unlocking are just going to be quicker, more XP, and hopefully better drops as well. So another task I'm a bit of a big fan of is actually the Ascension creatures. So not only are we going to be getting keys now, which are really nice to stack up because it's one keystone for all the bosses, but also the Ascension shards are worth a little bit as well and definitely worth picking up. So 3.2k for that. Yes, you might only make 200-300k per task, but that will stack up over time as well. And it's a nice little one to range. There's a couple of tasks I still keep ranging in a minute. So Black Demons is definitely one. This is going to be one as well. And I think there's a few others where range is preferable to use. And it's just nice because it just means that, yes, we're flying up in terms of the attack and the strength XP soon, but Armadillo for defense, it means that's getting chipped away. All these range tasks means that range is going to be leveled up as well. And hopefully we're not too far off sort of like getting it all leveled out. So really nice and a really good task. And don't forget to do these if you are someone who's looking at them. Doing these in your Slayer dungeon as well is still very good because the key prices, yes, they're very sporadic going up and down, but they are still holding a decent price. 85k is them on the low end. I imagine in a couple of weeks or a couple of months, they will spike and be around 150. So always keep an eye on that. But yeah, one of my semi-favourite tasks. I'll always do Ascension members. Think it's a decent one to go and have. And we've had a couple of decent tasks back to back. So we did a big Dark Beast task. We've done Black Demons, Gargoyles, just your standard rotation of working my way through the masks. And we're pretty much halfway to level 91. So we've got a couple of big things like lining up over the future. We'll have Ice Strike Worms coming, Ganodermics. I don't know the level for Aerits, but they'll eventually come as well. So yeah, making real big progress. Okay, so just need to do a little bit of admin because we've got quite a few things to go through and to sort out. First things first is we need some siphons, and we also need to get out the Sara Godsword. So now we have got 85 attack, we can now go and upgrade to Dragon Rider's Lance. This is going to be really big because it's just going to be a better weapon than what we're using in a minute. Not only are we 85 attack, we are also now a 91 Slayer with a total of 135 tasks as well. From this, we can do mutated Jadinkus, which I don't think are worth doing. Corrupted creatures, we can now kill Scarabs, but I'm just going to probably do for Scorpions. And if we wanted to, we can do some of the Hunter stuff, but I don't think we're going to quite do that. Something else which we can do as well is siphon off the Zarite Bow, which is going to give us some more Invention XP. We did get 108 Invention a little bit earlier on. I didn't think it was a big level, so I didn't really record anything, but turns out it's for the upgraded version of the Auto Alka, so that can be something we'll look at doing a little bit later on. And with that, it's going to give us the ability to make some passive cash on the side, which can go towards like the bond fund. Like I mentioned in the clip earlier on, the next couple of days to finish this bond, I'm simply just going to go and do Slayer. And then the next bond, we're going to do a bit of a admin-y sort of bond where we're going to make a lot of GP to catch up on the bonds we've already spent for membership. We're going to go and get a couple of things which will help us with Slayer, like Fire Cape, Kiln Cape, all that kind of stuff as well. And we'll tie that all in with everything else. But the Dragon Rider Lance, luckily for us, has gone down quite a lot lately. But it's going to be a massive, massive upgrade. So it's going to come in at a price of 16.8 mil, which is really cheap. Like a couple of months ago, you would have been looking well over 30 mil for that. And we got it a bit under mid-price as well, which is really nice. We're going to augment that up, throw the perks on, and then we can go and get back to Slayer. I think that's pretty much everything else. But one thing which has been noticeable ever since I've started to do a couple more of the high tier tasks, especially Abyssal Demons, the coin pouch is starting to go up a little bit as well. So I'm going to bank my coin pouch because I don't think I'll need to buy anything for a while. But it just means that we can see just how much GP we're going to be making anyway. But that is pretty much everything. I think my other armors have got plenty of stuff to go up in terms of their level, so we don't need to do them anytime soon. But that is pretty much just the little update I wanted to show you guys just before we keep going. 91 Slayer, 108 Invention, and 85 Attack. We're going to work on Strength next, just because I think the ability to do the Vampirism Scrimshot is going to be quite big. And it's just going to help us with a couple of the higher level tasks. I think when we start moving into things like Aerits, which is only level 92, I do think we're going to need about a little bit more healing on top of what we've already got, just to sort of make it a bit safe for us to go do Slayer, because we are still a little bit weak. We are flying up in the levels, but just a little bit more in terms of the offense, we can be a bit better. So going to grab the augmenter and then we'll go from there. In terms of my money making, which I'm going to do in the next couple of days, we have a big stack of antivirus, we have a big stack of spirit weed potions. There's probably going to be some other stuff as well. Maybe even a little bit of archaeology at a brand new dig site, because the materials should be pretty expensive as well. So we'll see what the plan is a little bit later. But for now, let's go and get slaying and let's go and see how quick we can go and get the next couple of levels. I'm very confident we're going to get level 95 before we finish the bond, but let's go and push for it and let's see what we can get. So, gonna wrap the video up from here. Really hope you guys are enjoying this Slayer content. We've still got so many more episodes to push out in the never-ending quest to go and get 99, maybe even 120 Slayer, but I really hope you guys are enjoying. If you've got any suggestions for stuff you want me to do with this account, in terms of slaying, maybe stuff afterwards, drop in the comment section down below, because we are looking for challenges for 7-day bond to do once he's officially maxed. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really hope you're still enjoying these ones, and I'll see you guys very soon in the next video.